Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Lamaquiz. As president of Perry Tech, it is my pleasure to ask you all to help me welcome our faculty and deans of education. It's a large group, so we can continue to applaud, please. Okay, and to the audience, please remain seated as we welcome our March 2025 graduates. Okay, please be seated. So I'd like to share just a brief piece of history here. Perry Technical Institute was founded in 1939 So as you can see, we have very deep roots in this community. And our mission has not changed. And that mission is to educate, empower, and equip students for lifelong careers in industry. And by the amount of graduates and the audience in front of us today, you can see that we are upholding that mission. And I'm very proud to share with all of you, today is the largest graduation in the history of Perry Technical Institute. So with that, I would like to begin by expressing how excited we feel to have everyone here to celebrate this occasion with us. Graduation is a special time as it marks the completion of your journey. While we are aware of the many sacrifices made by our students, we should not overlook the sacrifices made by those of you in attendance. So whether you are here for your son, daughter, grandchild, friend, or significant other, thank you all for helping them reach this milestone. And to the graduates, we realize that many of you, this has truly been a journey. Some of you came to us straight from high school, some of you by wiping the slate clean in pursuit of a new career. So no matter the path or motivation, we are proud of you for achieving that goal. And with so many pathways in life, I want to tell you that we are grateful you chose us for your continued education. At this time, I would like to introduce a special guest speaker. We feel very fortunate to have this young man nominated to represent the graduating class of March 2025. The message you are about to receive is one that I have grown particularly fond of over the past couple of months as we prepared for today, and is one that I am sure many of you in the audience can relate to. So often at Perry Tech, we hear of the challenges and adversity that our students have had to overcome due to the pandemic, but nowhere can this be more evident than the journey of our electrical technology student, Marcus Estill. Marcus's story of perseverance and determination has inspired me and is one that I believe will inspire all of you as well. Marcus was nominated for this prestigious opportunity by his department head because he is dedicated and an excited student, eager to learn the hows and whys of every new subject. He is respectful to his classmates and instructors and always went about his education the right way. He clearly demonstrated that he knew why he was there and made the absolute most of his time by always being on task and going beyond the requirements in quite a few instances. Marcus, along with many others here, is graduating today on the President's List. This list reflects those students with a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 or higher. He is also a recipient today of the perfect attendance distinction for never missing a day across the course of his 2-year program. This is such an important highlight as it signifies to employers that Marcus is someone you can count on to be at work when they are supposed to. So at this time, it is my distinct honor to welcome to the stage our March 2025 graduation student speaker, Mr. Marcus Estill.
Appreciate it. All right. This thing will get out of my face. Give yourselves a round of applause. We made it. We made it. Congratulations to you all for committing to a major life goal and achieving it. I'm honored to be speaking today amongst peers, faculty, friends, and family members in hopes that I, a man at the tender age of 39, can leave you all with a few words of encouragement as you embark on the next adventures that lie ahead. As an impressionable kid growing up, I was always enrolled in honors, AP, or international baccalaureate classes while being told that I would do well in college. The only issue was that I liked working with my hands and couldn't envision choosing a career that necessitated going to college. Yet, I initially went anyway because I had dreams of making it to the NFL. Well, sadly to say, I only made it through 1 year because of the issues I was having with my mom due to her prescription medication and alcohol addiction. This forced me to move from California back to Washington State, which at that time, I was now on my own with no safety net nor support. Living on my own meant that I needed to provide for myself, so I had to find work. Now, this was 2005, so I couldn't be picky either, because for reference, the iPhone wouldn't be invented for another 2 years in 2007. The internet wasn't booming. There's no such thing as the gig economy. Everything was based on experience or who you knew. I had to choose any place to work that would hire a young guy with zero life nor work experience at bottom dollar. Retail store after retail store after retail store for years, even achieving several management positions until I finally caught a break by a company that took a chance on me at the airport. There, I worked hard, and after a decade, made my way into management. Fast forward, I became a regional manager at 2 different companies, and by the age of 31, was making an executive 6-figure salary and living in downtown Long Beach, California. We're talking brand new car off the lot, suits, ties, corporate credit card, laptop, phone, company vehicle, the works. At this point, I had made it. I made it without a formal education, just as I had imagined that I didn't need, but instead leaned very heavily on 3 behavioral principles that still hold true for me to this day. First, be authentic despite the consequences. Second, always maintain a good attitude. And third, act with a high degree of integrity. I did make it though, right? So I thought. Life has a way of lifing though, and we can have major life setbacks if we don't have contingency plans in place for when the unexpected occurs. We all remember the whole COVID fiasco, right? How could anyone forget as everything was turned upside down? Well, from the perspective of airport activities, the pandemic hit the airports the hardest, so hard, in fact, that the government almost shut down every airport in the country. The travel sector had so much uncertainty that any and all progression had stopped, which included a contract being written for a general manager position I was set to accept had the pandemic come just 3 days later. Suffice to say, the job offer was put on hold indefinitely and never revisited again. Strike one. So in my efforts to transition out of a 13-year career and into a field that would be insulated from pandemics, I embraced the age of remote work, or working from home, and accepted a position with a national home lender. While everyone was stuck at home, I decided to build a van for van life and drove and hiked around the country every day after working my shifts, often with the backdrop of a national park or a beach. This was the life. Complete freedom while making good money with no rent, mortgage, nor debt. I made it, right? Wrong. A year and a half later, in 2022, that same pandemic introduced major inflation causing the largest interest rate hike in the history of mankind, resulting in massive layoffs, including myself. Yet again, for the second time, external factors were what determined the outcome of my livelihood. Strike two. At the age of 37, I had to devise a plan as I couldn't allow this to happen again. Could you imagine if I had a wife or even kids? That's insane. So I started brainstorming. The one thing I had been avoiding my entire life was the very thing that I kept coming back to that would solve this issue. The solution was to invest wholly and completely into myself through an education. But here's the thing. What I didn't realize was that I was avoiding the type of education where people spend $100,000 to $200,000 to get a piece of paper only to work in a completely unrelated field from what they studied. With that said, liking to work with my hands and ready to fully invest within myself and my future, I found Perry Tech through unemployment. I called the school and spoke with a friendly staff member who provided the necessary steps for a smooth enrollment, including all supplemental information to prepare for attendance. Every other school I attended in the past had a difficult admissions process, so this was a welcome experience. I was put on a 2-year wait list, but since I signed up to the early callback list, I was able to enroll the following quarter. There were lots of sleepless nights doing homework and preparing for tests, but seeing all the friendly faces of my peers in the hallways inspired me to keep going. Looking forward to the weekend, only to clock in for 3 12-and-a-half-hour work shifts, then return to school with no days off, but the relationships with instructors inspired me to keep going. To think that I had been at it for 2 years straight without missing a day at neither school nor work, but the gracious Perry Tech administration, it's inspired me to keep going. This has been an experience of a lifetime that has transformed me from someone who only knew the absolute basics of connecting wires all the way to understanding Ohm's law, Watt's law, the Pyre wheel, and random facts about vehicles with Jim Gabbard. To mastering series parallel and Heineken with Doug Jenkins. To learning ladder logic and cranes with Josh Jackson. These are all inside jokes, by the way. Grasping a firm knowledge of PLC programming and 90s hip hop with Himothy, formerly known as Matthew Boynton. Becoming proficient in load calcs and the art of chivalry with Robert McChesney. Grasping transformers and archery with Adam Riker, despite the fact that he was only present an hour a day. Becoming experts at switch hookups, conduit bending artists, and connoisseurs of disinfectants with Kevin Booz. And implementing all these learned skills out in the field in the real world with our 8-quarter instructors, Ron, Dan, Jerome, Nick, Travis, and the newest, Mike. The skills that I've developed through Perry Tech over the past 2 years will help ensure that I avoid striking out. I feel safe from being replaced by artificial intelligence. I feel safe from the results of the pandemics. I feel safe from fluctuations in the economy. The capabilities I developed based on the skills and knowledge that I've been afforded through Perry Tech will enable me to pursue my dream of passing the Washington State Journeyman exam. This should guarantee that I can raise a family whenever that happens, without fear of becoming obsolete within my newfound industry. As we go forward today, I'd like to share a Rumi quote that I'd highly recommend that you live by, as it could either be the key to your success or the thing which prevents you from achieving your goals. Set your life on fire and seek those who fan your flames. I'll say that again. Set your life on fire and seek those who fan your flames. There were very few times in my life where I looked left and I looked right and didn't find someone who both inspired and supported me to do better, because these are the only types of people I'll allow in my inner circle. Now, if you were to look at the last 5 text messages on your phone, would those people be an encouragement to your life, or are they weighing you down, crushing and diminishing your soul? Think about that. Those of you who are fortunate enough to be able to look into the stands today and see familiar faces of people who you care about are living proof of those who are fanning your flames. Their presence here today is the evidence of love and support for you and the achievement of your dreams, because they could be anywhere today doing anything else. Don't forget to thank them and show your appreciation for their efforts and faith in you. I'd like to take a moment to recognize a key contributor to my success at Perry Tech, Chris Mattis, the general manager of my employee, Cub Crafters. His understanding of the significance of my education led him to create a schedule that accommodated my studies. This support has been a true blessing, allowing me to work full-time while managing my full-time education without burning out. As someone who lives independently and provides for myself, this balance is crucial. So thank you, Chris, and thank you, Cub Crafters. I'd also like to give a special thanks to Robert McChesney for sacrificing his own personal time every day after school these past 3 months, creating and tailoring specific assignments to help me study for the Washington State Electrical Administrator exam. This is no task that any person is obligated to uphold, but is unquestionably a testament to not only his huge heart and compassion for helping his students succeed, but also to the mission and spirit of the Perry Technical Institute. Again, thank you for allowing me to share my journey, and I wish you all the very best. Remember, once a Perry grad, always a Perry grad.
Let's hear it one more time for Marcus. What a story, and how great it is to be here with all of you in the audience who are here to fan the flames of our graduates. Thank you, Marcus, for sharing your message with us. Truly inspiring. At this time, I would like to introduce our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Mr. Nathan Hull, to come up and lead us through the presentation of certificates.
Thank you, Jason, and thank you everyone for being here. We are now going to recognize our graduates, and to help me do that, I'm going to welcome up our faculty for the Agricultural and Diesel Equipment Technology program, Caleb Miller, our department head, Dusty Morrill, and Everardo Torres.
Well, they always do this to me. They put me up right after an amazing keynote speaker. Good job, Marcus. This probably won't be that great, but we'll give her a shot. I'd like to thank the friends and family that supported these graduates. They worked very hard to get through the program here. Also like to recognize all the opportunities that the students got for externships and job opportunities. No Garage, Bruckner Truck Repair and Equipment, Boost Line Transport, Sunrise Orchards, Triple J Equipment, Burroughs Tractor, One Stop Motors, Truck and Trailer Repair, Superior Services, Mid-Columbia Forklift, Wyckoff Farms, Empire Heavy Equipment Truck, Apple King, and Sela School Districts. These are kind of the companies that support this community, and these are the techs that are going to be out there fixing this stuff to make our lives that much better. And now our graduates. Pedro Alvarez III. Jose Albalos. Fernando Barrion. Jesus Cardona Montoya. Montaño. Okay. Good job, sir. Jesus Cerda. Hector Delon Sija. Reggie Harris. Alexis Lopez Alvalos. Victor Mitchell. Jovan Noriega. Carlos Ochoa. Eric Rodriguez. Harley Rogers. Miles Tabol. Vladimir Vera. Ethan Bolland. And Avery Worley. Ag Diesel students, I'd like to thank you guys for allowing me into the department. I've only got to know you a short time, but I look forward to hearing your success. On behalf of me and Caleb, thank you guys for choosing Perry Tech, and go out there and be amazing. Thank you.
For our Automotive Technology program, I'm going to welcome up our faculty, Ron Dexter, Michael Powell, Isaac Espinoza, and Roy Lopez. And our department head will stay up here, Dusty Morrill.
All right, I'm back again. I'd also like to recognize job opportunities externships for these students as well. Those are Friendly Automotive, Moxie Muscle Car, S&H Fabrication, Kenworth Sales, Pasco, JBR Motors, Harvest Chevrolet, Mattawa Tire, Audi of Tri-Cities, Price Ford, Spec Christ Jeep Dodge Ram, Seth Motors, Lee Peterson's, and C-Spec. All great places to take your car for repair. Almost sounds like a sales pitch, right? But because we're supporting Perry grads, and good job. And now our graduates. Justin Berger. Christian Castillo. Peyton Childers. Angel Kohitsa Titula. Sorry, bud. Christian Flores. I bet. Jose Cortez. Fernando Garcia. Justin Gonzalez. Devin Martinez. Ricardo Pacheco. Jonathan Perciato. Josh Rosbach. Daniel Salto. Jose Tapia. Destiny Tejas. Sir. And Juan Vera.
welcome.
Auto students, thank you for allowing me to be your last teacher from my last auto class for now. We'll see how it goes, right? Thank you guys for being flexible. We look forward to hearing your guys' success, and go out there and be amazing, and go trades. Thank you.
Next, we'll welcome our faculty for the Construction and Carpentry Technology program. Our department head, Darren Peters, Spencer Curtis, James Lopez, Everardo Torres. Welcome back. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today in support of the graduates that you're here for. Graduates, I'd also like to congratulate you as well for completing your respective programs. As you all know and we've heard, Perry has very strict guidelines, and most all of you, if not all of you, have followed those to the T. So good job. Marcus, great job on your speech. Unbelievable. I will take one thing from your speech that we teach and preach to our students. We come to these trade schools because we like to work with our hands, okay? We tell our students, construction is a trade that nobody can take what you do away from you. You build that with your hands. When you drive by that, you have that pride factor. You know you built that structure. You know you worked on that structure. Electrical students or HVAC students, plumbing students, you're kind of the same way. You built that panel, you wired that house, nobody can ever take that away from you. It's a very, very rewarding trade, very, very rewarding career, and congratulations to you. Now let's meet our graduates. Enrique Aguilar. Jesus Castro. Sean Gowdy. Adrian Mendoza. Diego Nunez. Christian Ochoa Alvarez. Ben Schell. Robert Silva. Aiden Smith. J.D. Thompson. Angel Uvale. Yep. And Daryl Watlamet Luke. Good job, you guys. Go out there and do great things and keep in touch.
And for our electrical technology program, hold your applause. I got a lot of names to announce here. Michael Haggerty, Travis Rohn, Nick Marney, Jerome Cobain, Dan Lovestrand, Ron Zeich, Kevin Booz, Matthew Hanshu, Robert McChesney, Josh Jackson, Kyle Allum, Jim Gabbard, Nick Marney again, and our department head, Matthew Boynton.
Thank you. Our electrical graduates are an unforgettable group. Each of them, I could tell you a story about. Some we'd laugh, some we'd probably just shake our heads in disbelief, but they'd all be true. These individuals, each with their own personality and experiences, has been a joy to watch grow into who you see before you today. As Mr. Lamaquiz mentioned earlier at Perry, our mission is to educate, empower, and equip students for lifelong careers in industry. These graduates embody that mission. Having gained comprehensive knowledge of the electrical trade under the guidance of these dedicated instructors, they've demonstrated their skills in lab, tests, and doing community projects, proving their ability to apply what they've learned. Every student faces challenges, whether in life or their coursework. When they stumbled, they picked themselves back up. They were resilient and persevered. They discovered the strength that comes from digging deep and giving it your all, empowering them to achieve their goals. They have experienced a daily environment at Perry modeled after the real world of work, not only developing their technical skills, but being held to high standards for their attendance and their conduct, ensuring that they are equipped with the traits that will set them apart in their careers. So today, as I look at these graduates, I see living proof of our mission accomplished. They are educated, empowered, and equipped electricians, ready to brighten the future and power America. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the newest members of the Perry Tech alumni family, starting with one graduate who couldn't be with us today, Gabriel Perez. And now, Nathan Anderson. Alejandro Arcila. Antonio Armenta Mendoza. Brian Ariola. Clarence Azarine. Stephen Bedoya. Ryan Castro. Angel Cuevas.
This guy.
The one and only Marcus Estil. Alejandro Herrera Zarita.
Marcus, great speech, man.
Jose Leonardo Ruiz. Mario Lopez. Eric Luna Alvarez.
There he is.
Aldo Magana.
Mr. Luna.
Jesus Mendoza.
Aldo.
Isaac Rivera. Omar Ruvalcaba. Ashton Van Camp. And Eric Vasquez.
Great job. My eye, you bud.
Congratulations to all of the graduates, and I just want to thank you all for choosing Perry Tech. Best of luck.
And next, for our Instrumentation, Automation, and Robotics Technology faculty, I'm going to welcome up Pat Wise, Jonathan Hutchinson, Jerry Reese, Max York, Cody Pittner, Derek Floyd, Casey Florine, and our department head, Tony Nurk.
Well, on behalf of the entire instrumentation and instructional staff up here, we'd like to congratulate not only the instrumentation graduates, but all of our graduates today. And we'd also like to thank your support team, your family and friends out in the audience. So maybe we could give them a nice big round of applause to all of you. Well, now the real work begins. Hopefully we've provided you with that foundation for a successful career. Now it's up to you to overcome those obstacles or speed bumps and really persevere and provide yourself a lasting career based on that foundation that we've provided with you. We're happy to say that we have all of our graduates that have accepted positions We've had ones that are working in Alaska, New Mexico, California, Montana. And speaking of which, we had one, as you can see, it's a very difficult program because you can see we have one graduate standing over here. Unfortunately, one of his classmates bailed on him on the last minute, ended up having a work commitment that he wasn't able to get out of. But I do want to say that Gray made a commitment 4 weeks ago. He drove down to New Mexico, Carlsbad, New Mexico, and started working on his externship. Last night, he flew in to attend graduation to be here with his family. And then this afternoon, my understanding is he's loading up the U-Haul and he's hoping to get to Boise tonight so that the following day he can be back down in Carlsbad ready to go to work. So we made a big commitment. So it looks funny because you've got one graduate, but we have a lot more. So what I'm going to do is list off, I'll name everybody, all of our graduates, his fellow classmates. Then maybe we could give them a big round of applause, and then we'll recognize Gray individually as well. So our first graduate was Isaac Avalar, Luis Balanzar, Linus Bauer, Cody Hollinger, Zachary Jensen, Damian Leslie, Roman Ramirez Lopez, Matthew Rausch, and AJ, he goes by AJ, but Addison Tryon. Again, congratulations to those graduates. All right, now our graduate, Mr. Gray Davis. Congratulations, Gray. So again, congratulations to all of our graduates. And Gray is probably going to be coming back here next 6 months or so, and potentially even hiring some of our future graduates. So again, Gray, keep in touch. We're excited for your future and what it belongs. It's set in favor for you. So again, congratulations to all our graduates.
And next, we're going to recognize two of our medical programs. We have our medical assistant graduates. We also have our medical office administration and coding graduates. We're going to start with medical assisting, and I'll welcome up our department head, Kendra Heintz, Adeline Huerta, and Samantha Paradis.
I too would like to, on behalf of the medical technologist programs here at Perry Tech, thank all the parents and the support staff, or the support families and friends that have joined us today. Without you and your support, it would have been a lot more difficult for our students. So I've got two different medical assistant programs that are graduating today. I'm going to start out with the medical assistant program that's 1 year in duration. So MAP. Today marks a significant milestone in your medical field journey. Over the past year, you've shown dedication, resilience, and passion. As your instructors, we have had the privilege of witnessing your growth and transformation into medical professionals. You've not only mastered the skills medical assistants use in industry, but you've demonstrated the qualities that will make you successful in your career. Remember, the knowledge and the skills you've gained here are just the beginning. Continue to learn, adapt, and strive to deliver the best patient care. Keep being a trusted team member. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We are proud of what you've achieved and excited for what the future holds for you. So go out there and be the difference. All right, so first up, we'll have Yasel Avalos. Emily Balbuena Vasquez. Carame Lucio Velasquez. Good job. Maria Castro. Jocelyn Cisneros. Grace Crouch. Letitia Halverson. Sofia Hernandez Granados. Tanya Marin. Cynthia Martinez. Ritzel Macardo. Cynthia Montalvo Curel. Marisol Ramos. Sorry, honey. Vanessa Reyes. Lexi Rincon. Brasida Robledo. Natalie Santillan. Alexa Souter. And Dulce Vila Saucedo. All right, our second program, this is our 6-month program. So MD, today is a day of celebration and pride. Your class was the first to take on the challenge of your shortened program, and you've exceeded our expectations. In fact, our externship sites could not tell who came from the 1-year program and who came from the 6-month program. That speaks loudly about your dedication, your resilience, and the passion you showed during your time here. You've been inspiring. You embraced the rigorous demands of this program, and you made us proud. So congratulations to each of you. We're excited for the bright futures that await you. Now go out there and be great medical team members. All right. Leilani Alvarez. Mel Arroyo. Shayna Benefiel. Corinne Brisky. Francisco Flores Ibarra. Good job. Lizette Garcia. Nice job. Teresa Garcia. Good job. Natalie Gayton Soto. Good job. Rebecca Hernandez. Michelle Lara. Lucero Lopez Velasquez. Lila Madeira. Isabel Martinez. Alyssa Munoz. Rosalindo Rabadon. Angel Ramirez. And Setlali Ramos Avelino and Caleb House are not here today, but Rosalind Rojas. Good job. Asuri Salinas. Sophia Serrano. Good job. And Tristan Willis. And Manaya Yazi. All right, this is our medical office administration and coding program. So again, we are just really grateful for the support that you showed your student to get them to this point. MOAC, now we celebrate the achievements of our medical office administration and coding graduates. Despite being a hybrid program, these students spent even their off hours at Perry Tech, always studying. This past year has been filled with hard curriculum, codes galore, and remarkable accomplishments. You've shown dedication and resilience, which has led you to master complex content and knowledge that are essential in the healthcare industry. So as a department head, along with your instructor, we want you to know we're proud of you. You've not only met the high standard of this program, but demonstrated a commitment to excellence that will serve you well in your careers. Congratulations to all of you. We look forward to seeing the great things that you will achieve. Maria Chavez. Christian Davis. Melissa Floring. Melissa Garza. Jaya Marquise. Liliana Mata. Jackie McLaren. Good job. Randy Meredith. Good job. Liliana Rodriguez. Celeste Rowland. Alondra Ruiz Silva. Brenna Sapp. Good job. Samantha Sanchez. Daniela Vargas. And Zulika Villanueva. Congratulations. So again, thank you and congratulations to all of the Perry graduates today.
And now for our plumbing technician program, I'd like to welcome our instructors, Timothy Bushnell, Lee Crane, and our Associate Dean and Acting Department Head, Adam Riker.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for supporting your graduates for the last 1 or 2 years of their career development, right? Without you as family, this would have been a really tough road for them. I know it was a tough road, but would have been even tougher, so thank you for that. Graduates, congratulations to all of you. Nice job. The plumbing graduates specifically, this group of individuals has had more opportunities than most to work out in the field on Habitat houses and Perry houses. They've been very fortunate, but at the same time, they're leaving here with us knowing that they are more than qualified to go join the plumbing industry. So I'm really excited to see them continue into the field. They're going to be great. Up first, I have a couple of graduates who are not with us today. So first, I have Tommy Ghosh and Samuel Way. If we could give them a round of applause. And now, Adon Alejandre. Manny Alvarez. Nice job, buddy. Edgar Barrios. Robert Bowers. Nice job, buddy. Elazar Garcia. Josue Garcia. Ulysses Gonzalez Acosta. Gabriel Mitchell. Benjamin Newman. Kevin Perez. Darian Peters. George Robles Lamelli. Thomas Rodriguez. Christian Latelpa. And Andrew Vigil. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you for your hard work.
And now for our final program, Welding Technology, I'm going to welcome up Anthony Farrelito, Austin Selberg, Justin Dillon, Riley Morris, and our department head, Zeus Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, proud families, and most importantly, our graduating welders and the rest of you graduates as well. Today, we're here to celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of our students. As the head of the welding department and one of the instructors, I am fulfilled with immense pride and joy to stand before you on this monumentous occasion. Graduates, your journey to this day has been marked by hard work, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Welding is not just a skill. It's an art form that requires precision, patience, and passion. Over the past year, you have honed these qualities, transforming raw materials into works of strength and beauty. Your achievements are a testament to your resilience and determination. You have faced challenges head-on, learned from your mistakes, and emerged stronger and more skilled. Today, you are not just welders, you are craftsmen, ready to make your mark in industry. As you step into the professional realm, remember that the skills you have acquired here are just the beginning. The world of welding is ever evolving with new technologies, techniques, and constantly emerging. Embrace lifelong learning, stay curious, and continue to push the boundaries of what you can achieve. To the families and friends of our graduates, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your belief in these students has been a cornerstone of their success. Today, we share the celebration with you, for your role in their journey has been invaluable. And graduates, as you move forward, carry with you the lessons learned, friendships forged, and memories made. The future is bright and possibilities are endless. You have the power to build, create, and inspire. Thank you. We have two graduates that weren't able to be here with us today, Ian Pfeiffer and Benjamin Mora Hernandez. With that, let's celebrate our graduates that are here in person. Enrique Aldaco. Rolando Castilleja. Diego Cervantes. Fabian Cisneros. Jose Miranda. Ernesto Nava Picasso. Miguel Ornelas. Ezekiel Perez. Juan Piedra. Bianca Rodriguez. David Ruelas. Jason Steele. Andy Thompson. Leonardo Valencia Estrada. Carlos Vieja. Ivan Cepeda.
Before we finalize with turning of the tassels, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our faculty for all they do to support our students. We are so lucky to have your talent and dedication. Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge another special group of people who truly care about our students and helping them reach their full potential. Our Deans of Education, thank you for all you do. And now it gives me great pleasure to ask all of our graduates to stand for turning of the tassels. This not only represents your graduation from Perry Tech, but also the turning of a new chapter in your life. If you would do me the honor, please move your tassel from right to left. As Marcus shared, once a Perry grad, always a Perry grad. And to our audience, please stand as we recognize our graduates. Thank you all for attending today and being a part of Perry Tech. Congratulations to all.